he doesn't have any bad habits. You know, it's one of those things where you're teaching kind of a blank slate, and it's an advantage for us because our system's really his first major college system. So it's, he didn't play in high school. He played one year junior college. So
is it more like coaching a high school kid with him in that he hasn't?
Yeah, except he was here all year. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge advantage to have a guy in your program from December onward. You know, I really like what him and Blasek did in their first practices. I mean, they're both guys of size that can run.
Blasek can really run.
He's big time. Those guys are. That's going to take them a while. That's why I'm glad we got this trip and these 10 practices. But I think they're guys that are going to be really effective players for us.
Where does a kid though like Edmund come up with that nice soft jump shot?
He's worked on it.
He has. Okay.
He's worked on his shooting. He's worked on his stuff the whole time. He's been great.
How many? I mean, it just looks like you had so many ball handling limitations, for example, last year, or guys that just could. You don't look like anybody out there.
Yeah, we're a little deeper, we're a little more athletic, and we got guys that can dribble, pass, and shoot.
I know. I mean, dribble. Yeah. Because you had places
where
issues. The ball went.
Yeah, that we didn't want it to go.
You couldn't go. That was it.
We didn't want it to go.
But now you got like 8 or 9, 10 guys maybe that they can all catch it and dribble it. And, okay.
Out of the returners, who's made the most improvements, do you think?
It's hard to tell yet. I mean, it's one practice, really. You got to look at those 2 guards. I think those guys are ready to have good years. And, we'll kind of go as they go. They're kind of like our Nick from last year. As Nick went, we went. As Mo and Gio go, that's how we're going to go. And they're going to have to, stabilize a bunch of new guys that are young guys, and I think they'll be able to do that.
It's kind of a nice matchup having those 2 and then the 2 freshmen
to
kind of go against one another.
It is. It helps. It's going to help. Believe me, it's going to help those freshmen get better too.
Did you see anything from them that you hadn't seen?
I think they're both going to be really good players. They're both going to have their adjustments and all that, but I thought Alexis, especially at the point, did an unbelievable job for a first practice playing against 2 veteran guards. So, it's just going to take these guys time, and their second practice will probably even be harder than their first practice because it's,
Did you plan to have them go that hard, that long? Okay. Were you surprised they were able to go that
No, because
hard, that long?
I've got the best strength coach in the country, so I knew they'd be in the best shape in the country, and they're all bigger, stronger, faster, and better. So that makes it easy to practice for that amount of time and go hard and not have any drop-off.
How big a deal is the 10 extra practices plus the trip to Brazil?
For us, it's big because, we lose 4 starters and only return 3 guys that really played at all. So we're breaking in 9 new guys, and it's so this is going to be really important for us.
Nobody probably totally believed, like in the spring, Nicola's leaving, and people were saying, but I still think we can be as good or better. I know you said that.
I think I'm the only one that said that.
You may have been the only one. It almost looked like you were right.
I don't think we'll know until about the middle of March, but we're going to be a competitive team as long as we avoid injury to major guys.
Logistically, I mean, what do you hope to get out of the Brazil trip?
The practices are the most important part. And then we're going to get to play against some pro competition down there, which should be a very humbling experience for our team.